going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to go over the best 93 overall zero chill cards that you guys can get for free, and there's a couple different ways to do so. So we're going to break down all of the best cards. There's 16 total options that you have a choice from now that we've got the final release of them, and we're going to go through the best of the best. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, I need you to smash that like button. We're going to set a like goal of 400 likes on this video. That should be light work for us here. I know you guys will absolutely crush it, and shout out to everybody that smashes that like button as soon as they hit play on the video. Also, if you're brand new here, maybe you were searching around YouTube for MUT22 content or zero chill content, or maybe this video is just recommended to you, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well, so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. So before we go over the cards and break down the best cards, let's talk about how we can get these for free. So it's going to be mainly from ornaments, right? And to get ornaments, there's numerous ways that you can get them, but the main way is in your missions under Ultimate Season. I've been talking about this for a very long time, but I know there's a lot of people that probably just got the game over the last month and maybe haven't been watching those videos. If you go to mission, you go to Ultimate Season, you're going to go to zero chill objectives. Every single objective on this list, once you complete it, you're going to get one ornament. There's 24 objectives here. Some of them are very, very ambitious, hard to do. Some of them pretty easy, or you're just going to get as you play the game, you know, just naturally, okay? So 24 total ornaments can be earned here. Also, we currently have a house rules going on. Now, this is the third house rules from this promo, so if you weren't participating in the other two, you're going to be a bit behind, but there's two ornaments that can be found in the house rules rewards. So all you do is go to missions and then house rules, and you can see those there. I've already gotten those. There's also a ton of solo challenges. So not only are you earning ornaments by knocking out of those objectives, but if you go into your challenges and look for all of the zero chill solos, if we scroll up here, we have the Mutt-Miss Eve, the Winter's Tale. I think those are the only two right now that are giving out ornaments. If you go into either of those and go to the milestone rewards, anywhere where you see Mutt-Miss Tree ornament, that's where you're going to want to, you know, knock out those milestones. So I think you could probably, if you've been playing from start to finish, could probably earn close to almost 50 ornaments, which means a lot of free cards. So if you go over to your sets, go into zero chill, and then go to Mutt-Miss Trees, this is where you can spend all of your ornaments. In this video specifically, we're going to break down all of the 93 overall zero chill cards. These have been releasing in groups of 4, and we've had 4 releases, so there are 16 total cards to choose from now, and I don't believe we're getting any more going forward, so now is the time to break down all of them and give you the best ones. You can get 2 of them right here. They're NCAT cards, but it would only cost a total of 6 ornaments. If you haven't got like 12 or 24 ornaments, this is a good set for you to do, especially if you're building a team, you're fairly new to the game. They are NCAT cards, but you can get 2 93s on your team that are going to contribute right away. If you have additional ornaments, we're going to talk about a method later on, either today or early tomorrow, depending on how much time I have. But if you have 24 ornaments, you can get 2 93s of your choice, and they are also auctionable and tradable. And what's very important about that is that you can also put them into sets. So some of you might be wanting to watch this video for other reasons, because within the zero chill sets, any one of the champions that you do, like hypothetically you do the Kyler Murray set, you put any 93s in here, any 3 of those, you're going to get back a fantasy pack, and that fantasy pack is going to contain all 16 93 overall zero chill hero cards. So not only can you use this video for picking the best free ones, but if you complete a champion, you're going to want to use this video to pick the best 3 out of those 16 that you're going to get back from doing the champion set. And like I said a moment ago, we're going to have a video either later tonight or tomorrow morning early on how to get one of those champions for absolutely free. We'll break down everything you need to know, but let's go ahead and talk about the players. And we're going to start off with Darius Slay Jr. This is one of the cards that came out today, 93 overall, as all of them are. Cornerback, Philadelphia Eagles, fly Eagles fly. 93 speed, 6 foot even, 93 man, 92 zone, 92 press, 90 agility. I think this card is super well balanced. Like, the only thing that's kind of, bad is the play rec at 89, but press, zone, man, agility, jumping, speed, acceleration, all good. He's 6 foot even. He's not the tallest corner out there, but also 6 foot is, very usable. So if you need a cornerback, there's 2 on my list in this video that we're going to go over, but this is probably the best one to choose from, and I promise there's no bias here on that one. Moving on to wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins. This card isn't great. It also isn't terrible, but I had to throw it in here, right, because we needed at least one wide receiver. Marvin Jones, I think, is the only other option, and that card was brutally bad. D-Hop, you're going to have to power him up. Like, 92 speed isn't bad, but it's not great either, so I would recommend, if this is one of your free cards, to power him up so you can at least get him to 93 speed. Everything else is good. 6'1", he's got pretty good height there. Catch 92, catching traffic 92. All the route running is good. Short at 91, mid at 90, deep at 90 as well. He is a physical archetype for wide receiver, which I don't think gives you the greatest ability, so that's kind of a detriment to him. But at the end of the day, if you really need a wide receiver, I mean, there's some really good ones that came out of this promo, but this is a pretty good free option for you guys. I wouldn't use it as my first choice, but if you're picking the fantasy pack up from doing a champion set and you need a wide out, D-Hop is a good choice, the best choice in that pack at that position. Another Eagle, I promise I'm not being biased here, right tackle Lane Johnson. Lane is basically the 3rd or 4th best right tackle in the game. There's a few cards that are better than him. I wish his strength was a little bit better. It's only 89, but Lane's going to give you speed at the right tackle position as well. I don't know how much that plays in Madden in general, but he does give you 92 awareness, 92 pass block, 93 run block. So super balanced. The only knock on him, in my opinion, is the strength at 89, but of course, if you power him up, you're going to get that to 90, and that's going to make it a little bit better. Grady Jarrett, looking at this card, I thought, and then I kind of studied it some more, and I think it's a pretty solid card. Now, he is a power rusher archetype, so he's not going to give you much speed. Only 73. I think this card's going to be pretty good against the run as well. He's got 92 strength and 92 block shed, so that helps against the run. 94 power move is going to help with the run and the pass. And then for a guy who's slow and a power rusher, I think finesse move being 86 is kind of respectable, just given everything else that this card has. So he almost has all 3 pass and run stuffing attributes, 90 plus, finesse move being at 86, 87 with the power up, not too far off. So I think this card, if you look at it, it's not bad. And it's, another one of those, if you're doing the fantasy pack, it's a good pickup if you need to address the right end position on your team, but it's not going to be your number one choice if you're doing the end cat options with the ornaments. L'Jarius Sneed is our other cornerback on the list. I don't think he's as good as Darius Slay. Obviously, he is... Actually, no, I stand corrected. I was going to say he's faster than Slay, but they both have 93 speed, and, now kind of looking at the card again, this card's not that great. If you need 2 cornerbacks and you're rocking the fantasy pack, then, you know what, go with both of these guys. But if you look at Slay, I mean, his man's better, his zone's better, his press is better, his agility's better. I'm not quite sure what this card, I'm not even sure how both of these are 93 overalls. Maybe L'Jarius Sneed is better in some other situations that are not really key for a cornerback, but at the end of the day, he's 6 foot, he's tall, and he's got decent man coverage at 91, so not the best option at corner, but if you need 2 cornerbacks, you got 2 options here if you go with the fantasy pack. Wyatt Teller, almost a must-have if you're doing the fantasy pack, especially if you need a right guard. These types of promos and these types of fantasy packs and free cards, always great to address your offensive line, and he's not the best right guard in the game, but, I mean, he's up there, right? 92 strength, 93 awareness, 94 run block, and 91 pass block. The 4 key components for an offensive lineman, in my opinion: strength, awareness, run block, pass block, all 90 plus for this guard. 314 pounds, 6'4". So if you need a right guard upgrade, absolute pickup for you. This is a good card. Justin Fields. I think there's better options out there at quarterback, and with how cheap Derrick Henry's LTD is right now, I mean, you might as well just spend the coin on that card if you want to get a glitchy player. But if you're dead broke and you don't want to play through the Gridiron Forge solos and get that free Cam Newton, you do have 93 overall Justin Fields here. He's got 92 speed with 93 throwing power, short throw 93, mid 88, deep 91. A little weird that his mid is not as good as his deep there. I would have liked to see that a little bit more balanced, but you know, this is going to be kind of one of those fun cards to run around with the Scrambler archetype. So, you know, it's not a terrible card. I think between the free Brady card you were able to get from House Rules, the free Cam Newton card you can get from Gridiron Forge 4, those are probably better options. But if you don't want to play through solos or you missed out on that House Rules, this is a good option, or go out and buy Randall Cunningham or Derrick Henry. And then finally, Robert Woods. This card, I mentioned it in the reveal video yesterday. This tight end, Robert Woods, was actually a golden ticket last year, and it was one of the glitchy cards end of the year in MUT 21, and this card's pretty good as well. I think he projects pretty well if somebody were to make a golden ticket of him again. 93 speed, he's 6 foot. Wish he was a little bit taller, but, you know, we can't change that, obviously. 93 speed, 92 catch in traffic. Short route running's at 91, mid at 90, and he's got 81 run block, which isn't terrible as well. So another one of those kind of glitchy, fun cards. He's not the best tight end in the game, but if you happen to run some 2 or 3 tight end sets, this is a nice card to mix in there as well. And those, I think, out of the 16 cards are the best of the best out there. There's some other ones that maybe were worth mentioning, like TJ Watt and Brandon Williams, but I think at the end of the day, these are the best options. So whether it's you're picking 1 or 2 free NCAT cards, or you're doing the fantasy option with the champion set, there's a handful of good cards that can improve your roster right now. Again, stay tuned for another video where we go over how to get any champion of your choice for free. Thank you for tuning into this video. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.